Hey foodies! Welcome back to our channel guys. So today's recipe is mushroom and peas pulao. This recipe is very simple, very easy and very delicious to make. This recipe is particularly student friendly guys. If you're living outside or if you're a student who doesn't have any mixer or grinder, this recipe is for you. So here I've taken about 1 packet of mushrooms that we get in stores and chopped it up. I've washed it before that. Also taken onion, tomato, some green peas, dhania powder, garam masala, ginger garlic paste, some coriander, some pudina or mint leaves, some red chili powder, salt, desi ghee. I've taken some turmeric, green chilies and a lot of spices. 1 glass of rice and some oil. First you want to take the rice and wash it nicely. Here I've taken about 1 glass, that is 250 grams of rice, and to this I'm adding about 1.5 glass of water. Here usually we take 2 glasses of water, that is in 1:2 ratio, but since mushrooms also will have water, I'm taking in a little less water. Next I'm adding 2 to 3 tablespoons of oil and about 2 teaspoons of ghee into a pressure cooker. To this I'm adding a lot of spices here guys. I'm adding some bay leaves, cinnamon, cloves, some fennel seeds, stone flower and Marathi mogo and all. You can add whatever spices you have at home. Don't add too much spices, it will give a very strong flavor. Now I'm taking about 1 medium sized onion and I've sliced that. I'm adding that into this and giving it a good mix. I've also slit up about 2 green chilies and adding it in. You can add more if you want. Since I'm also going to add red chili powder, I'm just adding 2 green chilies. Now for the onions to cook faster, I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of salt. To this I'm also adding half a teaspoon of turmeric and about 1 teaspoon of ginger garlic paste. Now since I told you that this is college student friendly, if you don't have a mixer grinder and if you can't grind the ginger garlic paste, you can just finely chop the ginger and finely chop the garlic and add that into, or you can use the store-bought ones, but I don't like the store-bought ones. I prefer not to use that, but if you don't have any choice, you can use that as well. Also added some peas and about 1 large tomato sliced up, adding that in and mixing it up. This is curd guys. When you add curd to these kind of recipes, it will give a good texture and good flavor to your dishes. Now I'm adding about 1 teaspoon of red chili powder, 1 teaspoon of garam masala and about 1 teaspoon of dhania powder. And I'm going to give this a good mix. Thank you all for subscribing to our channel. If you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribing guys. We're posting delicious recipes on daily basis. I'm adding in 2 tablespoons of curd here and giving it a good mix. We really hope you like what we're posting for you guys. If you have any suggestions, please leave it in the comment section. If you've tried out the recipes, please let us know how it came out and if you liked it. And if you want us to make some particular recipe that you want, please let us know in the comment section guys. And consider subscribing if you haven't subscribed already, it would mean a lot to us. Share our videos with your loved ones and please support us. Now I'm going to add in about half a cup of mint leaves that I've chopped up and about 1/4 to half a cup of coriander that I've chopped up. Giving this a good mix. Now the water that we had used to soak the rice in, I'm adding that. You don't need to add fresh water, guys. The water that you have used to soak the rice, add that itself, because there will be flavor of the rice in that water. Also adding in leftover ghee that we had taken earlier. Now that this has come to a boil, I'm going to check if we need to add anything here. I always add less salt in the beginning so that I can always add more if I need to. But if you add more salt in the beginning and if it's too much, then it's very difficult to fix salt that's excess, guys. So keep that in mind. Now I'm adding in the rice that we had soaked earlier, giving it a gentle mix and then closing the cooker. Let it blow about 2 whistles. Once the steam is out, it should look something like this. This is very easy to make, hardly takes any time, guys, but it will taste so good. Once you make this and you have it, you'll feel so good that you actually tried this recipe. So please do try it out. If you want, you can add any other vegetables that you want here. It's not like you should make this with mushroom itself. This recipe will be good with all other kinds of vegetables, whatever you have available in your place. Now I'm serving it up, guys. I'm gonna have this for lunch today. I hope you'll make it too and have it too. Let us know if you like it, and please let us know what else you want us to make for you guys. We're always open for suggestions. If you haven't yet subscribed, please consider subscribing. Delicious mushroom peas palav is ready. Hope you like it.